Okay, so in this video, we're gonna learn how we can tell where the user clicked. Let's say if they click on this element, we should be able to tell which element they clicked on, as well as find out, hey, what is the text content of that element that you clicked on? What's the ID of it? What's the class of it? And all that good stuff. So let's get started. Okay, so if you're going to do this through HTML, right here I have an onClick event in HTML. Let me open up the console back up. And in the JavaScript, I'm console.logging E for the event loop. But right here, you see it's undefined. If I go to HTML and I type in E and I save it, does it work? No, E is not defined. So here's what I want to tell you. If you're doing onClick in HTML, your event, you have to type out the whole keyword event. Okay. Now, if I click it, it's true. You see that they tell you it's a pointer event because we used onClick, right? So onClick event in HTML, we're passing in the keyword event. And in JavaScript, we're just console.logging it. In JavaScript, most people just use E, but you can use whatever letter you want. Okay, and it still works. But remember, in HTML, you have to use the whole keyword event. Okay, so let me change this back. Okay, now to tell where the user clicked, we can do event.target. Cool, huh? That gives us back the whole node. And if we want to find out the text content, event.target.text content. Okay. What if we want to find out the ID? Let's add an ID. ID equals new ID. Event.target.id. Yep. You can get that as well, including classes too, right? So that's the first way. Now, the second way, if you're doing everything through JavaScript, you don't have to worry about the event keyword, right? You can use E, triple E. It still works. Okay, triple E dot target dot text content. Yep. All right, so now we know how to access the event object. If you notice, we can only access the event object inside event listeners, either through JavaScript or through HTML, right? The only other way we can is if we go to the console and you type in like pointer event, okay, or pointer event.prototype to give you all of that, okay? But other than that, only in event listeners. Okay, let's move on to the next part.